You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, this week, we lost one of the greatest NASCAR racers in the history of that sport in Kyle Busch. And we now have a cause of death that's been revealed by the family. Also got an interesting exchange between the NASCAR CEO and Kyle Busch just a couple of days before he died. And it's kind of interesting because it was a look towards the future, and you're like, wow, and now you're gone. It is absolutely unbelievable the way life can work, the way life can come at you. Let's take a look at this first, the cause of death, before we get to what he said to the CEO of NASCAR. The two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion Kyle Busch died Thursday from complications related to, quote, severe pneumonia that progressed into sepsis. Jesus. His family revealed in a statement on Saturday. Vice President of Kyle Busch Companies, Dakota Hunter, shared the family statement in a news release just days after Busch, 41, tragically died after being hospitalized. The medical evaluation provided to the Busch family concluded severe pneumonia progressed into sepsis, resulting in rapid and overwhelming associated complications, the statement read. Fox Sports' Bob Pockrass first reported the family statement on Saturday. Busch was hospitalized this week after collapsing in a Chevrolet simulator. A 911 call from Cabarrus County Sheriff's Office obtained by Fox News and Outkick revealed he was coughing up blood and experiencing shortness of breath. According to an unidentified man on the phone, Busch was alert at the time. Busch, a two-time Cup champion and future Hall of Famer, was preparing to race Sunday at the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. He had been in the Cup Series since 2004, making 762 career starts with 63 wins. Busch won the championship in 2015-2019, had 234 victories across 3 NASCAR National Series. He is the all-time record holder in both NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series 102 with 102 and the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. And that brings us over here because he had sent the CEO of NASCAR a text message about the Truck Series. And this was, Steve O'Donnell. On Tuesday, he texted him with a specific request 24 hours before he collapsed. O'Donnell, who named NASCAR's CEO in April, received a text from Busch one day before all this happened. He revealed during a news conference Friday. The context of the text, the Truck Series. What I look back on is a text from Kyle Tuesday, as only Kyle could do, and I keep looking at it, and he said, hey, man, what do you think about an over 40 rule to be able to compete in all the Truck Series races next year? I said, we put that rule in place because you were winning so much. But when you look about it, and we had a meeting Wednesday internally, and we thought, damn, that's actually good. We need Kyle in the Truck Series. It was twofold. He knew he could help the series, but I think one day he had a dream of racing against his son in a National Series event. Wow. That was Kyle, always thinking about the sport and going forward. That is pretty unbelievable that he had just sent him that text message. And so, let's see. His final NASCAR win came at Dover in the Truck Series 8 days ago. He led 147 laps in what turned out to be a vintage Busch performance. You never know when is your last one, he said after the win. Wow. The rule O'Donnell was referring to was unofficially known as the Kyle Busch rule. It was first enacted in 2017 and limits how many truck races a NASCAR Cup Series driver with 3 or more experience can have in a season. 8. Busch was dominant at every level of racing, winning 2 championships with Joe Gibbs Racing, finishing with 63 Cup wins. Wow, pneumonia that turned into sepsis. That's wild. I mean, it does not say here whether or not he had been sick, had been feeling sick. He had just raced a few days earlier. And, of course, they talk about people can walk around. I've had walking pneumonia where you don't even know you have it. You've had it for weeks or something, and then you start feeling real bad, and all of a sudden you kind of go downhill real fast. You go to the doctor, and they're like, yeah, you've got pneumonia. And you're like, what? Okay. And, most of the time people get it caught soon enough. This is amazing that it was all the way to the end before anything popped up. Again, I don't know if anything had popped up prior to that, but I haven't seen anything. I do know there are some interesting rumors out there, but I don't know what those are about. And there have been some people suggesting, hey, can we sort of look into what's happened with Kyle Busch here? Some kind of an investigation, maybe. He was so young, 41. That leads a lot of people to just at least want to think about things, ask questions. I don't blame them. I don't. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.